you don't know what's actually gonna happen with it, and then you just keep talking, and then next thing you know, there's like 5 things going on at the same time, and you don't know what's happening, and they're panning across like different things going on at the same time, and you don't know what's happening with it, and then next thing you know, it's panning all over the place, and it's just making it weird for everyone, and then I don't know if anyone's really gonna understand what I'm trying to say, but if it's something we can work on, maybe, but if anyone's really gonna understand what I'm trying to. Wow.
I hit the wrong note.
Me too.
It was just so
It's like 10 o'clock, y'all. I think it's about time that we call this sucker a do. Doesn't make any sense what I just said.
Call a sucker a do. We can call.
You can call a sucker a do if you want.
We can call the sucker anything.
You can call a sucker a dude. Let's call this sucker a dude.
Let's call this sucker. Is that how we sign off now? Really?
Yeah. Well, everyone, it's time to call this sucker a dude. It was Wednesday night, and we felt alright. No one was in our chat. Why rock? Why rock? Why rock wanted to do something about that? About that? About that? He gave us a signal boost. Oh. A signal boost. A signal boost. So people could raise the roof. The roof. People could raise the roof. Raise the roof.
What are you gonna do? You're filming me. That's not cool. You better get your body on the floor. And then you're gonna dance it. Everybody's gonna dance. Oh my God, make romance. Everybody drop your pants. Rock your boat. I'm gonna rock.
This is not my fault. Everything you want from me is to say all that I can. Give you is more. All of my fault. You could have it all. If that's what you're looking for. That's what you're looking for. You could have it all. That's what you're looking for. That's what you're looking for.
I was about to say, as you should be. You should be. That's right. Whoa. There's that. There's the hands again. Hands around.
Once upon a time, there was a not dad. Ah, the French. Such perils. They await us. Aye, lassie. And our lives are fragile things. Oh, me potatoes. Adrift. And me lucky charms.
Hang on, leave it. Take a look. Sunshine. Where she's
know me, feed me minestrone. It's not such a big deal. If you really know me, feed me minestrone. It's not such a big deal. If you really know me, feed me minestrone. It's not such a big deal. If you really know me, feed me minestrone. It's not such a big deal. If you really know me, feed me minestrone. It's not such a That's right. Oh, you wore ukulele too?
Oh yeah, it's great ukulele time.
Mine's Ann or what's it? What's her name? I don't know.
Not Ann Wah. I don't know.
No.
Both of them.
Vera Wang. Vera Wang.
Vera Wang.
Vera Wang. Fashion. Hey, blips of my life. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that.
Oh, blips of my life. Oh, blips of my life. Blips of my life. Blips of my life. Blips of my life.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Paris in Stereo. I'm Jason. Today, we are back doing some Logic stuff. I'll have that behind me in just a moment. But I want to welcome you all here. It is a lovely October 28th night. As you can see by my little thing at the top. I forget that that's up there sometimes and never can see exactly what time it is. Not sure how useful that is, but it works. But yeah, no real agenda tonight. Just going to be working with Logic and trying to do some fun things there. I'm trying to download all the possible Logic instruments. They just had a 10.7 update that apparently I just did because everything looks a little different, a little more. It looks like it's kind of updated to work with Mac OS Monterey. Just had that same kind of aesthetic, more maybe Big Sur aesthetic. But I actually haven't downloaded Monterey itself yet. Because I was kind of waiting to see if it had any problems with OBS. Because that's always an issue. With any new Mac release, there's usually some sort of issue with that kind of thing. But it looks like so far no problems. Watching a stink bug climb into my light. Because it's the brightest thing in this garage and just attracted it right there because it's wintertime and all the bugs are trying to get inside because it's cold outside. Well, it's not as cold today, but you know it can be cold. Now I can mess with this or I can mess with the new sounds. I don't know. This was what I was working on a couple weeks ago before I went home for a couple of days to see my family and do all that stuff. So we were off for a week, and then we came back on Monday with a little game stream. Went very well. Played some Jackbox 8. Very excited about that. And then the previous Thursday before I left, the day before I left, I worked on this piece a little bit. And let me go ahead and show that real quick. Where's my VLC video? Boom. There. So there is. Oh, it's still trying to load stuff in right now. We'll just let that do its thing for a bit. But yeah, so it's apparently downloading some more sounds. These are the end credits, which is a song I wrote a very long time ago. In fact, 20 years ago, or 21 years ago, and it's always been a favorite. I've done a few different versions of this in the past, but this time I wanted to use some of the Logic instruments that are afforded in this new DAW, and like the Barry sax, the studio horns. Which is very cool. I mean, Logic has some really great sounds just out of the gate. I've really enjoyed messing with those. Ooh, why did that just pop over like that? Weird. Anyway, so here's what we had. There's still some mixing issues that are bothering me right now. I realize that I enjoy the music itself. It's very cool. But at the same time, sometimes I just want to have it all sound right. Otherwise, I start searching for other sounds, and I don't know if that's just kind of how my brain works, because I'm always kind of mixing on the fly. And a lot of people just get all the stuff out first, make sure all the notes are right, and then they go in the process of mixing. And I've never been able to fully extricate that from my creative process, because for me, the sound is so much of it. I really want it to sound a certain way, and that kind of dictates how I feel about it. Back in the day when I did this on the Insonic Soundscape, I didn't have any worries with that, because I had very little control over it. It was just, this is the sound. You can add some reverb, maybe a little chorus. That's it. But with this, you have so much control that sometimes it's a little overwhelming how much I can actually do to this. I even thought about maybe hooking up the Insonic and trying to record each of the tracks separately. Well, there may be some MIDI out problems with that because of, there's some hitches and that kind of thing. But if I was able to record each track separately and actually apply some of the compression and EQ and all that stuff to each of the tracks, then I could make like a definitive version of the original, which I think would be kind of cool. But I might still do that. That might be a cool other exercise I can do. I mean, I can do whatever I want. But tonight, or last session tonight, I was trying to bring the MIDI file over and actually push that information in. Let me make sure we're not in emote only chat or whatever. I'll have it up here. Let me bring it up here, because it's possible I do still have it that way. It doesn't exactly alert me that. But I hope everyone's doing well. Like I said, we had the good gaming stream. We're probably going to have another gaming stream on Sunday, maybe on Halloween, just to kind of kick off that. Play some spooky, scary games. Play some spooky, scary games. Maybe chat with the guys. Maybe do that. I guess Sunday would be better than Monday, because Monday, it's the Day of the Dead. I guess that means that's for something, right? But I just wonder, I don't know how much, I don't know how many people will stop by on Halloween. We did one Halloween stream a couple of years ago, and that was cool. We did some spooky improv music. As usual, it's something I probably spend more time thinking about, and then don't actually think about it very much. Hey, Happy Cashew, thank you for those lovely emotes. I am checking to make sure that I didn't turn emotes on. Okay, good. We're all set. Everything's set. Everything's good. Except my logo is just thrown back there somewhere. That's weird. Hold on a second. Let's do a little cleanup here. I guess because I added... Oh, that's what happened. I added the guitar back, and I didn't even look at it. The dulcet tones of Thursday's stream. Welcome in. Yeah, it's always a lot more low key, isn't it? I should be like, hey, everybody, welcome to the stream on Thursday. And then everyone would be cool with it, and that'd be rad. Ooh, shoot. What is that? That's the logo. I want the banner, which I have no place to put now. Where does it go? Doesn't go here. Doesn't go there. Doesn't go anywhere. Well, that's fun. There's literally not a place on the wall that this fits in anymore. I guess it could be like that. A little bit squattier, maybe. It kind of fits in that little corner. Sure. We'll say that's good. Boop. But yeah, so we're still considering all the things we'd like to do with this channel. One of the things that I've thought about doing is maybe doing more games. Maybe a Thursday gaming stream. And maybe cut the production stream. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it gets a lot of follow. I don't feel like it's very entertaining. It might be relaxing for some people. Like you said, the dulcet tones of Thursday night stream. But usually it's just something that, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I can make working on songs when it's not just improv, make that more exciting for myself. The idea originally was that I would do a production stream because then I can actually get some stuff done. And for the most part, that's kind of worked out for a couple of different songs for sure. I did Songbird, The Snowbird Returns on a channel. I did Southampton Park and Ride and, what are some other ones? If You Move On. Hey man, I'm really new to music. Was wondering if you could help me out with some feedback. Not exactly what I usually do. I appreciate you being here. Scum Gang. It was interesting. So I've noticed this a couple times. Sometimes people come in and they're like, hey, play my song. Thought, wonder what you think about it. I mean, it's not generally what I do. I guess I'm just kind of worried that I'm going to get a link that's going to end up going to some weird place. And, clicking on links can be a little bit, no problems if you don't have time. Yeah, if you have a SoundCloud or something, if you want to throw it in there, no biggie. I just have to really watch what I'm clicking on. Yeah, that's all. But yeah. Yeah. What kind of music do you do? Riddle me that. Okay. Yeah, sure. Throw it in there. Why not? Let's take a listen. Yeah, I think we can do that. House music is cool. Unfinished. All right, let's see what we got here. Woo! 1 sec. Oh, yeah, all this little, it kind of ends around 1 minute in and then stops. Hey, oh, you did something. Hold on. Hey, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate that. All right, let's see. Okay. This is The Vibe House 2. It's unfinished. Oh, come on, man. Sounds good to me. Build there. Ooh. Pulling back. You think the drop's coming, but you get to hold it back sometimes, right? I like that. Here we go. Now, are you using sidechain compression there? We're just listening to Scum Gang's 96's track here. And then it stops. Very cool. Yeah, I like what you got going there. It has a cool vibe. I mean, the vibe house too. I mean, makes sense, right? Trying to see. I kind of wish this guitar would come back. Because I really like that. I like that. Are these samples that you used from other songs, or like from a pack, or is that something you recorded in? I'm just curious. I like that little blip. I would almost say so. I mean, yeah, okay. What program do you use? Like Free Loops or something? I would say there at the very beginning, if it's somehow possible, to cut everything else out. So you have this kind of build up moment, and there's a sound, right, that happens. Let's see, what am I trying to say here? It's amazing what we can do these days, right, with samples. It's so cool. Yeah, it's almost like you're not giving space for that. Okay, yeah, Free Loops. You're not giving space for that sound. So it's almost, I mean, this is usually a trick I hear later in a song where you drop the one out. So you're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And that's kind of, I almost feel like that's a trick you use later on in the song when you build that anticipation, because you're doing that really well here, where you're kind of building up to a drop that doesn't happen, and then you build up more to really, really build that anticipation, which is really cool. But if this little sound is interesting, but it seems like it just kind of comes in with everything else, which is fine. It's just that for me, I feel like I want it to be more broken out, and I feel like if that's going to happen, maybe that would be a little bit later, because I mean, with any house track, right, it could be like 6-7 minutes long, and that's normal, right? Because usually you're just thinking about things in terms of just repetition, a lot of build up, a lot of drama, taking something, and I think you do that really well here. So that was just one thing I'd noticed. It's like I really like this beginning. I'm trying to think. Oh, you know what would be cool? So you got these vocals, right? It builds up. You think now, see the vocals right there. When the vocals come in and that sound happens and the drums have already started kind of pulsing before, what if, this is just, me ruminating, but what if when that happened, the vocals came in and we don't get that drum beat yet, right? So it's one of those things where, a new element is introduced, but we're not willing yet to let everyone just have a good time, right? We want to, I mean, that's how I feel like house music is almost like more about building drama than about the actual music sometimes. So for me, it's like even if there's like a sub dropout or something like that, or it's boom, it's like that vocal by itself with some sort of percussion to kind of keep things moving. And then you just repeat that whole section again. So you have just like a slower build up basically. So when the vocals come in, you want to draw attention to it, right? You don't want to be like, here's all the stuff, here's the vocals, we're all here together. It's almost like you're showing people, hey, this beat's going to come back. This bass drum you're hearing right now, that's going to be more prominent in a second. You're introducing some elements that you'll bring back. And it's building up, and you're like, okay, here's where everything comes together, right? And you're like, well, hold on. And so then you just have the, maybe like a big sub hit there. Boom. Right? And then you can have things just like almost like, in my mind, it would sort of trail out, and you would be left with like the last thing the vocals say. Yeah, right there is where the drums would kick in. So it'd almost be like things come in, a sub drop of some sort, and then the vocals would sing, and then you bring all that stuff in, maybe, for a couple of go rounds before anything else. Because I want to hear this. Like, I like this with the drums and the whole pattern. But it's almost like it's all happening at once, and there's nothing to tell me. One of the things I really enjoy about house music sometimes is when the vocals come in, and you're like, okay, vocals cool, that's really nice, but you're wondering in your mind, you're like, how's this going to sound when the beat kicks in? That's going to be really cool. Like, what's that beat going to be like, right? Because we had a little bit of element. We knew that, certain drums have already been introduced, and we're probably going to get everything put together, but there's a part of, like, that drama that's being built. And so if you can extend that a little further, let the vocals kind of have their own say for a little bit, and then as soon as that kicks back again, then you bring everything in, and you're like, oh yeah, that was really cool with the vocals, and now we bring everything back. So bring the drums in after 2 bars, I guess. Let's see. So we go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. I want to say 8 bars. I would say, see that whole section right there that we just played, I would say repeat that again. But the first time you do it, just basically vocals with that sub drop and the elements kind of fading away till it's only the vocal for a second. It really gets that kind of presence, right? We're drawn in by the quiet. And then everything just goes boom, right? And comes in and everyone's grooving. Basically, like this part here is where you would get to later. So first you would do that whole run almost with some vocals and the elements kind of trailing out. And that just gives it like a little moment. You're paying more attention to the vocals at that point. And if you want to, one thing I hear a little bit is that there's kind of little pauses, little bits of breath in there, and it would be cool if you could chop up that drum beat a little bit more, where it would actually like kind of get it out of kilter more. Because I think one thing you could also mess with is that even when it comes in, even when it's like grooving in, you could kind of make it so that later on you could give them a full like 4 on the floor, like boom, 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 everything working together. Because it seems like there's little parts where you can just really augment those gaps in the drum beat, right? Where you can actually have that kind of, like where it just like little FX chops and stuff you can put in, right? Or it just kind of like, just like listen to what the vocals are doing and try to accentuate that as much as possible. Like you really want to play up those moments, because that gives it interest, right? It's like you're listening as a composer. You're always listening to how can you augment the thing that is the most important. In this case, probably the vocals, and how can you kind of support that in a way that draws attention to it and kind of I don't know, makes the listener kind of go, ooh, oh, I like that, or I like that little bit of a, this kind of chop, this little thing. So that's something to keep in mind too. But yeah, I like it. So go through here. I like when you drop those things out. Keep some of the kind of mid-range elements of the percussion going. I love that because you can still keep this part for sure. Yeah, and you're just like, oh, what are we building to here? What are we building? So that, I would say, this transition right to when right before the drums kick in. That's cool. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. It wants something. Like, it's cool that it kicks out for just a second. But I don't know if that's interesting enough as a precursor. You know what I'm saying? Like, it builds. Some of the issue I have sometimes is I'll do this in my own music too. I'll hear a part and I'll be like, not exactly what I want, but I can't tell what it is that I want. But I'm like, that's not it. That's not it. So I'll try stuff. Maybe I'll take out the bass. Maybe I'll take, there's like 2 elements here maybe. Yeah, so you have that, and then the bass line underneath it. Melody drop is chopped from the ammo I was using. Very cool. So it feels like maybe that bass doesn't need to be there. There's like, that's a little rhythmic for me, and I don't know if they're part of the same sample. I know that could be hard to like chop things out. Because then maybe that's it. Maybe the bass needs to go away. That little is a little distracting at that exact moment. I just want it to be something a little more static and a little less rhythmic, maybe, just to kind of like give it a pause from that rhythmic moment, and then we're back in. I like this. I think your bass drum could be even bigger here. I know you said you weren't mixing it yet, but I really want to feel that swell, that like, yeah, if the sidechain is creating that moment. And you said you had to mix a little better. And the thing I hear here is just more rhythmic hats, or some sort of thing, just to really get the momentum going for a second pass at this section. But yeah, I think it's coming along. I like the vibe of it. It's cool. But that's my 2 cents on that. Is that actually showing? Oh, it's probably not showing the thing. But that's okay. Yeah, very cool. Thanks for sharing that. And thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. The song I'm working on right now sounds nothing like house music, but it's one of those things. I tend to write things in Logic. Yeah, some close hats. Just some sort of, or maybe, I tend to think of things like, maybe an arpeggiator, some sort of, some sort of thing like that, because I love that kind of thing. Yeah, you have to let us know when you feel like it's done, and bring it back to us, and we'll take a listen and see what the changes you made. And Oof. Good sport for talking sidechains. 3 a.m. Goodness me. Yeah, we do like we're in Pacific time in the U.S. and so it's only 6 o'clock here. So I imagine you must be somewhere like in Europe somewhere. Thank you. Yeah, it's just this. I just kept putting stuff behind me. So it's a whole thing. It's a whole lot of stuff. So we actually do an improv stream usually on Mondays, where we play NES games, take samples of the games, and then kind of loop them. So I have RC505 here, Electribe 2. Got a Mini Nova over here that you can't see in the shot, I realize. And then an Uno synth on here. So the idea is that I can kind of like get all these elements going together. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, I mean, gosh, all of Europe and Sweden and remember back in the day, Finland had a bunch of people who were writing some awesome house stuff. I mean, it's just always so cool. All the stuff that comes out of all those countries. So, yeah, basically just kind of throw things together, sample, chop them up, get them going on here, and then Kaiju, who is in the chat here, writes some lyrics, and then we just kind of improvise a song really fast. So, using a little bit of samples. So it's kind of basically an excuse to play games, and then be able to take that game music that I've loved so much, and turn it into some sort of actual song. So, actually, if you want to check out my SoundCloud, I'll throw the link up there. So one of the latest songs I did was called Snowbird Returns, and it's kind of an 80s, I don't know, very melodic. It's got a nice beat to it and everything. So yeah, you should check it out. And that one was done on Logic here, just like I'm messing with this. So this I'm messing with an old piece I did back in like 2001. I did it all in MIDI. I took that original MIDI file and just threw it into Logic, and I started assigning other instruments to it, like the same instruments but like updated, versions, that kind of thing. So it's still in very early stages, but basically I'm just kind of trying to get that mapped out the best I can. And this was downloading all sorts of fun new. Let's see if we can save this. This was downloading some cool new patches, so I was checking this out. Let's close that. And let's see. Yeah, we're looking at Zenology. So Roland I downloaded a bunch of new sounds from the Zenology catalog that Roland has, which is actually a really good deal. It's like $3 a month, and you get all these really cool Roland patches going. If they actually load. My system runs a little slow when it's trying to stream and play Logic at the same time. Eventually I might get some sort of PC that it can run just to stream on. And oh, did it work? Did it do its thing? There it does. Ah, look at that. But I was messing with these sounds the other day, and they have so many different crazy ones. But some of them are kind of from old synthesizers. School in 5 hours. Yeah, we're all trying to work on our sleep schedule, right? Anyway, well, thanks for stopping by, and thanks for sharing your track with us. I hope we see you back in here at some point in time in the future. Have a good one. Thanks so much. We'll be here. Okay. Take it easy. We'll get rid of Zenology for now. I wish I could look at all the new instruments, whatever they may be. I guess I could do default patch? Question mark. doesn't really tell you what's new. It tells you when they're downloading it. Whoa, that's an arpeggio? So cool. I didn't know they had acoustic arpeggiators. Huh, useful they are. This is kind of a strange sound. Woodwind ensemble. I don't know if I can even click on it. Yeah, synth layers. Some of these are so odd. remember how the... It's kind of this one. I like this one because you can actually play melody along. It's just so much fun. Oh, excuse me. I was just thinking about this the other day. I was wondering if there was a cool VST instrument. Yeah, good old tube.com. What, tube.com is not taken? How does no one have tube.com? Come on. Someone's got to have tube.com. Tube.com. Acoustic Strum VST. There is definitely a thing. The question is, which one's the best? I bet this person talks. They're like, this one here is this one. I'll try to do this one. And they're using Logic too. I love that.
Which is Martin, and this is the pick extension, which you can.
Okay.
You need the.
I'm ready.
Main library. Now for this one.
Oh, come on, play it. Did it, you already play it?
Then we have Music Labs.
Okay, so when's the shootout happen?
So I'm gonna cycle through them with the full band, and then
sound only.
I hope you enjoy it.
Oh wow. That sounds okay. Okay. That's so cool. You can play it. I mean, you can strum it. I mean, that's super useful. 'Cause it's hard to record acoustic guitars well. It still sounds a little MIDI though. Okay, what's next? Okay, here's real guitar. I don't know, man. Are these free ones? I kind of like Sunburn the best. Ooh. Yeah, Sunbird is my favorite so far. UVI workstation. This is a contact instrument. Yeah. Okay, what's this one? Streamed. This one sounds pretty good. That one's pretty cool. Yeah, I need to use more contact instruments. I don't know if they are... Ample Sound gets my vote. Was that earlier one? Is this Ample Sound? No, I didn't like that one. I like the Sunbird. Ample Sound Taylor, thanks for doing this. Native instruments, drummed, acoustic, best by far. So the question, okay, so do I have, I don't even know if I have that. Software instrument track. Oh, you just go right to this? Okay, what about, I have to hit this. And then I have native instruments. Machine, okay. Do I not have Centronic? I have Arturia, Analog Lab. Okay, those don't work. Strum Session, what's this? Amplified Acoustic Systems. I don't know. What do I have this? Is this owned by me? What is this? Oh. Okay. Oh, it's actually waiting for... What is it waiting for? Auto? Voicing movable root. Does the mod wheel do something? I don't remember having this instrument. I don't know, man. It doesn't sound very good, does it? I think the Native Instruments contact player, which is probably the thing I should really get. It's kind of this is exploration. Me just going through my instruments and looking at them. There's all kinds of stuff in here. So these are, I think these are the ones that I've added. Like, what's addictive keys? Like, I don't even know. Isn't that sad? I don't play around with my instruments very much. I should know what all these things do. Like, for example, this doesn't even load properly, apparently. So that's that. What else do I got here? We could do Apple. Like, what's the AU? Oh, what's this? What's this AU sampler? What is that? Is that a thing I need to look at? Need to understand? What is this? Is this actually a sampler? What is this? What does this do? What is life? It says AU sampler. But it doesn't have anything listed here. It can load stuff. Huh. Unsure. Okay. So let's close that so we can see what's going on. Oh, you can't even see that side. There we go. So it says default instrument has nothing listed. Polyphony is that. Output can go to 1 to 2. Voice count. Layers and zones. Layers and zones. Nothing to add. Oh, okay. I can choose a sample. Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. I don't know if I have any. Samples? Quick sampler? Super Chino Wave? Sure. Open. What do you do with that? Can we...
Porque si no estás conmigo, sin ti la vida no es igual. Nunca nos separaremos, no te voy a dejar de amar. Por eso yo le pido al cielo que no. Soy nada, porque si no estás conmigo. No soy nada, porque si no estás conmigo, sin ti la... No soy nada, porque si no estás conmigo. No soy nada, porque si no estás conmigo, sin ti la...
This is crazy. It's just a sampler, kinda, but it's really non-featured. Like AU Instruments, it's under Apple, and it says Apple. A DLS music device, okay. We got Lounge Lizard. Ooh, that might be fun. Do I have Lounge Lizard? Is that what's happening here? I'm just trying all these instruments out. Okay, I have Lounge Lizard. Wow, I didn't know I had that. Cool. Sounds pretty good. Okay, there's only one session. That's Lounge Lizard session. Sounds pretty good. Wow, it's just a pretty low-featured electric piano. Very cool. What else we got in here? Cloud's got some stuff. I don't think any of these actually work except for Zenology. Steven Sade has that. Addictive Keys doesn't really work. Machines, what machine is? Okay, so, like, for example, Sample Tank 4. Never really messed with this before. So let's see if it works. Do you work? What are you? Okay, it's literally a sample. So you have to load something in. Does it have anything that you can load in from itself. Default. Okay. It just loads this default Syntronics thing. Can you do anything to the sound? You can add reverb. You can hit a shopping cart, so you can add all kinds of stuff from IK Media. Holy crap. The sample take instrument collections are expensive. Sample take 4 Max is $500. Does this come with anything other than that one? Oh, hello. Oh, wow. This is cool. Huh. I've never messed with this before. It's interesting. Okay. Well, it's kind of interesting. Huh. Well. Oh, I see. You can buy all these. You can get the SE, which has a bunch of stuff, I'm guessing. Yes. Like piano, organ, chromatic. Most of it's in synth. Well, cool. Sample tank. Hey, welcome to the library. Let's see. What else we got here? This is the stream where Jason just looks around at his existing instruments that he never uses. How fun for y'all. What is this? Ultra Analog Session 2. Okay. I'm ready. Okay. Look at you go with your 303-ness. I like this. That's pretty cool sounds. It must all be IK multimedia stuff, I'm guessing. But we got Rolling Cloud stuff, Arteria, Applied Acoustic Systems, that's where all these come from. Now, okay, I want to see something real quick, because I've been using the Quick Sampler for a while. And I'm kind of curious to see... Okay, this is Quick Sampler. Is there a non-Quick Sampler on Logic? Okay, so let's see. With Sampler, okay. In 10.5. Try Quick Sampler, okay. Oh, okay. So one of them is this crazy sampler here with multi-sample capability. Now, is this is the old one, right? Oh, maybe not. Maybe so. Oh, excuse me. Okay, this is the regular sampler. So the question is, how do you load a file in? Can you zone none selected or drag an audio file here? So you can't just if you do this, it's loading. Weird. Oh, you can choose where these samples go. So with this sampler, you can choose the range in which it is represented. Maybe not. Oh, okay. Now that I'm done. Now it works. It's kind of strange. Oh. Huh. Is that because I pulled the pitch down to like crazy levels? Where's it? Okay, I see. So the weird thing about this one is that you can't actually create. It doesn't seem like you can create an instrument use optimized. Okay. Create instrument zones. Oh, okay. So you can bring something up that's already existed. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. So that Bosendorfer is that.
crazy. I didn't know the sampler has all these things built into the... Okay, some of these I think I do have. This is really cool. I can see why it's in here. I mean, there's all kinds of interesting world textures and flutes and whatnot. These must be regular sounds that are available throughout this whole thing. Yeah. There's lots of stuff here. Lots and lots. Harp. I have to play this once a stream, I think. Oh, jeez. That's so cool. So you can tell that for this one instrument, they have... That's ultra. Okay, so soft, medium. There is quite a bit. Yeah, that's kind of stupid. But it's cool. Okay, so I am using some of these. Huh. There's so many options here. I don't know. Oh. MIDI controlled effects, I see. Yeah, I need to get some other native instrument stuff here, because the only thing I have in here is machine. And that doesn't do a whole lot of stuff. I mean, Alchemy is still the true winner here. It's just such a cool place to create sounds. And I think they probably added, like, what's Take a Day Trip? That's new. Cool. but I like that one. So it's Control Delete. Is that this? Very cool. Let's see here. I like that. I think it just needs another, like, something go on top of that. Kind of done with the synth now. Kind of like that too, actually.
Hey, Starlet.
Welcome in. I'm just working on a little something. How you doing? I'm doing okay. I just mostly been messing with new instruments and Logic and seeing what comes out of it. So right now I just have a loop going. I'm just kind of improvising over it. And I have this little bit already worked out. that bass, missing that bass. It's so hard to keep that going when there's no beat. Woof. Yeah, I was just I've been going for a couple hours now and just kind of messing with this, but I like the loop so far. This little film memories. This patch is really nice. Very chill. If you hold it. Ooh. Yeah. So inspiring. I found this other one that was kind of cool too. This I think it was like a moonlight or moon something. It's a moon thing. Moon. Whoa. That's creepy and crazy. I kind of like adding an effect of something you don't expect. Woof. It's like a little flat. It's too bad. It's called Fairy Phrases. Is it? Yeah, it's not in tune with anything. Oof. That'd be a good lead into. If you don't do anything for a while, we let it sit for a second. Here we go. See? Gotta have a transition. Sure, I'll add that in real quick. Because, I mean, you gotta have a cool transition, right? Yeah, that one's cooler. And then we can have some sort of, I just want some vocal thing. I don't know what's. Okay. Uh-huh.
that's so cool. Oh, we're missing. I see what I did. I did the stupid thing. Done the stupid thing where I chose a different thing. I didn't mean to choose yet, because I meant to do a thing where it was. Where's my sound effects? Oh, what was that called? Shoot. Was it Falling Rock? No, it was this. Ah, there it is. Okay, we're back. Okay, let's try it one more time. One sec here. Accidentally replaced the track with a different instrument. Stupid of me. Over here. That's better. That's a better time to let go. And then now we'll go back to vocals and start messing with that, because I need to remember, I need to add another track. I had to add another track to actually get it to do another track. Who knew? Visions? What are these? Oh my. Let's see here. We got vocals. I like that Amanda. What is that? Amanda Ia? That's so creepy and cool. I like that. Am I from Paris? No. It's like the ASMR drum samples. Ugh. Uh-huh. Oh my gosh. Ah. Oh, that's so... All these really close mouth sounds are a little ASMR-ish. I don't know. It's a little much. Well, that's awkward. Oh, it's getting worse. Things that can trigger off my keyboard. This is just built into this program, by the way. This is a patch I can choose. Oh, that's so creepy. I want to use that for something else because that's super cool. All right. Uh-huh. Sure.
There's so many things to choose from. Dying Angel. Darker. Do you stream as well, Starlet? I can't even get your. Oh, wow. Ah, yes, you watch Rise. Do you know he's been on this channel and done some collaborations with me and Mace Jams? Yeah, he's been on this channel. He played drums, the little collaboration thing we did. I'll have to find. It's on my YouTube channel. If you go to Paris and Stereo, you can find some collaborations we did back in like 2018, 2019. And then he was here just last year. This year, gosh, time has no meaning right now. But yeah, he's been in this exact room just over there, or there, I guess. But it was pretty fun. Yeah. Yeah, he streams like all the time. It's crazy. I don't know how he does it. Cuz I don't have the energy for that. Good old Rise. I rise, you fall. 146. I'm trying to find. This is like the worst part of trying to write something is trying to find something cool that you can add to your existing material. I get stuck in this a lot. Excuse me. A lot of this stuff, he streams too much sometimes. Stop streaming so much. Wow. I'm finding some cool stuff. I don't know if it works with what I'm making, but it's cool. I guess he just enjoys it too much. If it doesn't work, what you're doing now, it could be a future project. It's true. If I can remember what I'm doing, I'm just. And you're like, well, just listen back to your own stream. I'm like, I don't know if I want to. Ooh. What I basically have to do is just keep this running in the background and then trying stuff over it. But, you know. Hey, let me show you something. I'm going to save this. Save as. Gosh, what was this? What's the first word that you can think of that this reminds you of?
Like when you hear it, you're like, oh, that sounds like a this or that. Because I'm gonna name it whatever you say. You're like, farts. It reminds me of farts. Chill, honestly. All right. I'm gonna call it chill, honestly. Done. Now it's chill. All right, so I'm gonna show you as a way to kind of finish out the stream here. Chill, honestly. Close. Hey, Stream Dog, how's it going? That's a big old dog back there. All right, so we're gonna bring up. Oh, it's on here, isn't it? Come on. What did I call it? 80s Jam 2021. Is that really what it is? No, what's this? Okay, that's something else. Okay. Symphonic jam thing. Oh my gosh, Earl. MC Menards. How is not like the most recent thing I've done? Yeah, I'm Flex. Oh, I forgot about working on some of these things. Let's see what some of these things are. Yeah, it is chill and calming for sure. I like that. Close. Let's see if we load up this one. What's this one like? I don't remember making this at all. That's why it's good to save. Yeah, I don't remember making that at all. Cool. Next. I'm looking for... what am I looking for here? Hold on a second. Data. And... logic. I probably call it something different. Because I didn't know what to call it or something. And stage option music. Flavor Dream, that's what it's called. That's right. And it's probably this one. 28th. This is 25th. Okay. All right, here it is. Here we go. Close this one out, and we'll show you the most recent thing I wrote, which is much bigger than anything else in this whole package. So it'll take a second to load. Can you see all that in the background? I think so. You can see all the things I'm working on. Okay. Let's bring this up. All right, here we go. you go.
So yeah, I wrote that. Gosh, a couple months ago, I guess. 7/28 was when I finished this mix. Took a bit of time. Thank you guys for sharing you with us. You're amazing. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yeah, that one's really cool. That one's on the SoundCloud if you wanted to check it out on your own time or share with some people that you may know. It's on my SoundCloud page. It's the number one. It's the top song, like, is the first song you get to. It's called The Snowbird Returns. And it's more mastered and sounds better there and all that good stuff. But yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks so much for hanging out and coming in. I think I've reached about the end of my rope for the evening. Got my 3 hours in, as I usually try to get. But we'll be back on Sunday or Monday. Sunday is Halloween. So we might play some spooky games on Sunday. Or we might do a Day of the Dead Monday stream. I don't know. Are people going to be busy on Sunday night, or are people going to be partying the night before on Saturday? It feels like Saturday is the thing, right? It feels like everyone's going to be going out Saturday night, recovering Sunday, even though it's actually Halloween then. And then, going back to work or whatever they do. Right? That's my guess. So it seems like Sunday would be a better night to stream. We may just end up doing that. I don't know. Let's see. But yeah, that's the plan so far. But right? Yeah. See, it seems like everyone parties, then they can't go back to school. I mean, they could just stay home anyway, I guess. There's no rules here. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out. And we'll be back very soon to do more of this stuff. I may just be playing games on Thursdays from here on out. I don't know. I can't decide what to do with my time. But we just stream twice a week, so we don't have Rise's crazy schedule to work with. But yeah, we do what we can. But yeah, Starlet, thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate that so much. Okay, we'll see you next time. And by the way, if you aren't already, you should totally check out our Discord too. Rice is on there. He pops in sometimes. He says, hey. He says, hey, what's going on? I'm on his Discord too, if you are. But yeah. Until next time, we'll see ya.